The man was sound asleep on the raft when his panicked companion suddenly woke him up. He sat up and his jaw dropped. The raft was being swept toward a raging canyon. Completely freaked out, he jumped up and grabbed the paddle, rowing frantically toward shore. But against the powerful current, they had no control over their direction. Before long, they were swept into the treacherous canyon. A massive boulder loomed right in front of them. They both flattened themselves on the raft to avoid it. Luckily, the raft didn't get smashed to pieces and they barely made it through alive. But the water around them was way too turbulent, and they had no idea how to get to shore. In this life or death moment, his companion came up with an idea. He'd swim to shore first, then find a long branch to pull the man over. But when he got to the bank, he realized he'd forgotten to bring the machete. He quickly yelled for the man to toss it over. Just as the man was about to throw the knife, a sudden rush of water lifted the raft and he plunged straight into the river. Thankfully, he'd taken a breath and surfaced shortly after. But the river was too fierce and swept him farther and farther away. Before he knew it, he slammed into a reef. When he surfaced again, he'd been carried all the way downstream to the shore. He immediately grabbed onto a nearby rock and barely survived. Exhausted as he was, he couldn't rest. He had to find his companion as soon as possible. But the moment he got to his feet, a massive mountain appeared right in front of him. Fortunately, he was pretty agile and quickly started climbing toward the summit. But just as he was almost at the top, his foot slipped and he tumbled back down the slope. Luckily, his reflexes kicked in and he caught hold of a rock. After a brief rest, he continued climbing. With the lesson learned from before, he was much more careful this time. But when he finally made it to the top, he didn't see a way home, just an endless forest stretching as far as the eye could see. Did the man actually have any chance of making it out alive?